We're Sid and Macky. For the past 6 years, we've been racing mountain bikes professionally and traveling in our van. But recently, we've both been rehabbing injuries and not riding bikes. Today, Macky finally gets back on the bike, and we introduce you to a very special guest.
We're going on an adventure today, and you would think it would be a boring adventure, but it's actually a really exciting adventure. This is probably the most excited I have been to have somebody stick a needle in my arm ever. Definitely ever for you?
I'm not sure I've ever been excited to have someone stick a needle in my arm before.
Yeah, well, I am excited to have somebody stick a needle in my arm today.
Today is the very first day that Colorado has opened vaccinations to everyone. Oh, everyone's 16 plus. Yeah. We didn't qualify before.
We are 16 plus, so we qualify now.
In case anyone was wondering how old we are older than 16. We are going down to Colorado Springs because that's where we got appointments. Yeah, we were just really antsy and couldn't find any appointments in Boulder because it's Boulder.
This is what happens when you're running late on your video editing.
Yeah, this is super ideal editing conditions. We're like pro setup. I'm going in to get my vaccine. This is pretty exciting. Extremely quick and easy. I wasn't even able to film it because I was like still rolling up my sleeve and they were like bang. So kind of hilarious how easy and straightforward like the resolution to, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's just like been such a wild year and it's pretty insane that things could go back to not normal but better, all because of a tiny little pinprick in the arm. Like, it didn't even hurt. Though I have heard from people that like, even if it doesn't hurt when they do it, like you can still get a pretty sore arm. Welcome to our humble abode. It's actually not that humble, it's really nice.
It's also not technically ours, but
it's also not ours, so that was just a total lie. Alright, this is the little entryway slash extra bedroom. We've got some old maps. We've got something over here that you're not allowed to see, so the camera's gonna like stay on my face. There are beautiful photos all over this apartment. These are all photos taken by our host and the owner of this home, Max, who is a National Geographic photographer. You can follow him on Instagram at Max Wilderness. He's super cool. They're both super cool. The photos are amazing. We've got the Wanaka tree in the kitchen, and we've got some dolphins over here. It's like really, I don't know, we just really like the space is super bright and cheery and fun and nice. Because if you saw what we filmed in our previous apartment, like it was totally comfortable and fine, but it was very dark and hole-like.
yes, it felt like being in a basement apartment.
So this is a kitchen. It's very small. One day, a large, amazing kitchen, but it turns out you can make a lot of good food in a small kitchen too. We don't have a oven here, so we've primarily been cooking in the Instant Pot. We've got a 2-burner stove, and then we have the grill. So we've been doing a lot of grilling because the weather's been nice. I'm rambling. This is all of our food. Should we tour the fridge too?
We have more food than kitchen space.
This is the freezer, which is very full.
As it should be.
Could be more full.
Yeah, we could put
I forgot we had tamales.
It has nice photographs in it again.
Yeah, everything is nice. I don't know how to do a house tour. This isn't really our strong suit. It's a bedroom. Not that exciting. Dining room. This is gonna be quick and easy.
Which we have actually yet to use.
That's true.
We always just
eat
some
sweet
here
little bar
or outside.
Stools. And then we have this giant pink thing, which I've been pretty fond of. So this follows you.
Yeah, I'd say the lounging, good lounging
Solid
in this house.
lounging. And if you've been following us on Instagram, you know that this apartment came with a very special bonus.
You're all sleepy. Yeah. You're all cute and sleepy.
This is like the chillest she's ever been. She went for a hike. Toy. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Te siento tan lejos, quiero ser el sol. Me subo a tus piernas, caliento toda tu voz. Que ya no llora, contagiamos el valor. Y déjame cantarte, aunque no tenga voz. Que quiero que recuerdes este primer sabor. Que bailes sobre el suelo, escarchado del sudor. Y que tu risa empañe el ventanal de esta habitación. Y descubrimos que donde caben 4 caben 6. Y si me abrazas, me olvido que no para de llover. Que la hoguera calienta casi tanto como tus ganas de volar. Me siento a tu lado para comer.
It's a big day.
Yeah. Why
Well,
is that?
my hair's gotten too long, so
It's very long.
I'm gonna cut it. Macky's the only person around to do this.
Sid is trusting me to chop her hair off.
Not all of it.
Not all of it.
Not even that much, really.
A lot, but her hair's really long, so it won't look like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, one comes length. Okay.
Comes link.
Windy.
Sit down. I can cut in the
Babe,
wind.
I'm scared.
Where I'm gonna cut.
Risa empañe el ventanal de esta habitación.
I'm only cutting off the wind isn't really helping either. Okay.
Yeah, well, it has like multiple heads. So I am 8 weeks out from surgery, and you can see my hand is actually looking pretty good. The scarring is looks pretty clean overall. I have had a couple of sutures. These were dissolvable sutures, and they warned me that likely not all of the sutures would dissolve. So I have had a couple of them pop their way out. I even grabbed something and pulled one out. It was that long and all curled up. It was really gross, actually. But overall, it's going, I would say, very much in the right direction. I can do this. You can see that I'm not nearly as high on this side as I am on the other side. But I asked Dane about that. What he said is the smaller the joint, the longer it takes to get full mobility. So he's like, hip, much faster than knee, much faster than ankle. So this is a pretty small joint. So he said that he would not be surprised if at 6 months, he said at 6 months, if I had 90 or 95% of the movement that I did on the other side, he would be pleasantly surprised. So to me, that means the fact that I've gained as much as I have, I can make a fist, I can do this, I have pretty good movement overall. I'm taking that as a good sign. It's moving the right direction. It's healing well. It feels pretty good. There's definitely swelling still. If you look at the size of my hands, this one is quite a bit more swollen. He pretty much just said keep doing the scar massage on it, keep doing rice bucket hand exercises, and then just my mobility stuff. The exciting news is that I have been cleared to ride my bicycle outside. Not the mountain bike yet, but the gravel bike. I probably won't even go on dirt today because I just want to see how it feels. I want to make sure that like I have plenty of grip strength, that I can hold the handlebars, the hoods, that like all the different hand positions feel good. I might try going a little harder at a couple sections just to like make sure things feel right. It also snowed, and so the roads are dry, but dirt is wet. So I'm gonna stick to the roads, but if this goes well, then I should be able to transition back to training outside instead of training inside, which would be really nice. And then in a couple of weeks, sort of end of the month, early next month, hopefully I will be cleared to ride the mountain bike. I have pretty good mobility and strength at this point, but if I crashed, there is a risk of like re-tearing or re-injuring that tendon. And after going through the amount of time that I did recovering from this, which like wasn't super long, but it was annoying, and the fact that I don't have another extra tendon to repair this one again, I definitely do not want to re-injure it. The other exciting news is that we recently got Scratch's new grape-flavored hydration mix. This stuff is awesome. It tastes like grape juice. Does not taste like grape soda. So if you like grape soda, not the stuff, but if you like grape juice, which I do, this stuff is amazing.
So while Macky is riding, I'm gonna be doing a little meal prep. I already got started this morning. I have steamed some beets. I'm gonna make some pickled beets. I also made a big batch of farro.
Given the conditions, in that it snowed yesterday, and there's still a certain amount of snow around, I've decided to stick to pavement because the pavement is actually surprisingly dry. I guess it's amazing what some plows and a little bit of sunshine will do for the roads.
Meal prep is kind of a new thing for us. We typically just cook pretty involved meals, like whenever we're hungry. That hasn't been working out great recently because we have a pretty small kitchen. I've also been in the gym most days of the week until like 12:30 or 1, and then just coming home really hungry and not doing a good job of like throwing together something healthy and like good for post-workout. And especially like right now I'm kind of in a phase trying to heal and trying to build back some muscle, especially on my left side, which is super atrophied after this injury, and really need to make sure that I am fueling properly. Have been doing both a combination of scratch recovery and Vital Protein's collagen protein after my workout. Scratch's recovery mix is more of an endurance recovery, so it's good for getting those calories back, but it isn't super high protein, so that's why I've been combining those. It's also delicious, and if I've learned anything with like recovery mixes and things, it's like the one that you drink is better than like the perfectly formulated one that is disgusting. So, but by combining this delicious thing with the high protein unflavored stuff, it's been working for me. If you have meal prepping suggestions, put them in the comments because we are newbies at this.
Wow, what an awesome ride. I was thinking about not going out today because I was like, it's kind of snowy. I don't want to get my bike all dirty. It's cold, but it ended up just being absolutely gorgeous out there. So really pleased. Hand feels good. It feels fine on the bike. I got plenty of grip strength for the road bike. I think it's smart that I am not allowed on the mountain bike yet, even if that's very hard for me to accept.
It looks pretty good.
Sure looks beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. Solid.
All right, let's see how they're doing. Oh yes, oh yes. Time to flip them over. Flip. Flip.
Pretty big slices. I should try to just space them out.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it melted
Yep,
just at
yep.
the last second there. Oh yeah, good crispy, crunchy,
Crunchy, crispy, crusty.
easy, crispy, crunchy.
You have to try the first bite and tell me how it is.
It's gonna be hot.
Hopefully not too hot. Yeah, all right.
Thanks for watching, and tune in next week to see Macky take on his first challenge of 2021. What on earth this is, and what on earth you are doing right now.